Alright, we're going to replace the crank seal on this bad boy because I was impatient and I didn't do it before. Shame on me. And I'm losing my mind and on my tools. These things has been apart, it does make a big difference. It's quite funny, this thing looks new, but it's not. That I know of. It's a stihl too. And that there, my friends, is exactly why I almost always put a crank seal on the PTO side. It's just first thing. Because every time I don't, I end up having to tear it back apart and do it anyway. So for me, it's just kind of cost effective too. And I think I got fuel running out. I smell it. Little dribble dribble. I really think with the right mix of parts from these things, that they might actually could be a decent hot saw. They don't have the biggest bearings in them, but I mean, they're not big CC saws. Yep, see, right there's the problem. It's wet, just wet as can be, and it was dry. See if we can get y'all in there for that. There you go. Come on, cooperate. Really? Here. See, she's wet. And you can see everywhere else it was dry. The seal was dry too, so. Now y'all know my method, if possible, how I take these seals out. And I know it works on these because I just done it. Matter of fact, that's how I got the seal out of that other one. So my little tool's still holding up good. To be a homemade, handmade jobaroo. Now, the best way I've seen to use this that I figured out for me and the way I use it is I take a ratchet, put it on there, and you press on the screw. Like so, you see it went in there nice. Watch how easy it comes out. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna back y'all up just a little bit. See, I'm 2 fingers. Oh, it's gonna make a liar out of me. The other one come out that easy. Let's do this. Try not to burn the new phone. All right, there you go. See, it's coming. 2 fingers. I mean, I could almost. I mean, shoot. Getting them off sometimes is the bear, but most of the time they screw right off of it. And there was a lot of people that checked that one out whenever I first made this. It's not an original idea. There's others out there, but just like to share what you can do with a little bit of time and ingenuity. Anything's possible. Well, there you go. I don't know if I've ever had to fight one off like that. You know, even my tip is holding up pretty good. I heat treated that thing in hydraulic fluid. Heated up cherry red 3 times, 2-3 times, and dipped it in hydraulic oil. And it's not a hard bolt or nothing. Actually, that's all one bolt, I think. No, I'm lying. This is a separate bolt, the unthreaded part in between the head and the thread, and that's just another bolt. Here comes noisy time. There we go. But you can see what it does to the seal. It blows her out some when it pulls on it. And I believe that's why it makes them come out so easy, because it pulls in the center and kind of shrinks it down. If I had to guess, it's probably the least invasive way to remove a seal, because, well, less pressure, less chances of scrapes and cuts in the case. Not saying the other way is the wrong way. Just saying could be a better way, but I still do it both ways. There's no one way for me. So, but if you got a welder and 10 or 15 bucks, you can make one. And if you work on any of this stuff with any kind of frequency, it'll help. I try to work on it with frequency, but busyness comes and goes, especially earlier on in your endeavors. Ah, come on now. Now, this is an aftermarket seal. What I'm going to assume is a SKF. Seal. TC, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely not a factory seal. Yep, it's a TC 15 by 35. Turns out, looks like I got some in stock that are pretty close. Now, there's your TC, and if I'm thinking correct, TC is SKF. And there you go. So it's 15 millimeter bore with a 25, 20 or 30, 35, yeah, 35 millimeter outside OD, and the 7 stands for the width. It's 7 millimeters thick. This one, TC 1535 by 6 millimeters wide. So nope, I was wrong. This is an SKF. That's just a TC. Because there's the exact same seal in a SKF. $15.30 by 7. Oop. I thought they was going to be real close to the max seal, but they're 17.35.7. But yeah, I think this is the same seal as one of the Macs, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe I bought this to put in a Mac. Food for thought, right? So now we know we got another cross reference. So if you can't find it for one, look for it for the other. And we are oiling it up. So how's the video quality? Still looking good, still hopefully better than what it was in previous months. This new phone's supposed to have a way better camera on it. We'll use this little jobber right here, because I don't think I can, yeah. There we go. Now I'm just gonna beautiful. New seal in. Now, reassemble. One thing I don't like about this, these things are very easy to work on for the most part. But this clutch, that's a pain in the butt to have to use a puller to get it off. Oh well. And there we go, one crank seal put in on the PTO side. Can't really beat that. That thing fired right up. Oh yeah, yeah. That seemed to fix it right up right there. That's 100 times better. It was real boggy. It didn't want to take off at all. The other one might have a leaky seat, so it might end up coming back for a caution. I didn't completely rebuild the carburetor in it, just new diaphragm and gaskets. But, you know, it could go in there pretty easy. But alright, so there's the number 2 of the first 3 of the augers running, and I believe in running order. So yeah, we're going to try to get the rest of these assembled on the handlebars, and the gearbox is full and all that good stuff. And y'all take care, be good, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And as always, peace.